let me ask you just to start out, whether part of the guidance you offered to your team was to avoid homes advertising Trump, and if so, why?
So firstly, I'm being framed. There's no violation of the Hatch Act. I was simply following orders. I did not vote for Kamala Harris, so there's no political plight on my part. I was simply following orders. The message that you see there comes from a Teams chat. That's not a text message. And I get that information from my TFL. That's my direct supervisor. Every morning we have a conversation about how to keep the team safe. So that directive was for that day based on the encounters the team had experienced previously. So political hostility or avoid the homes with the Trump campaign signs, that was all running a community trend. I have proof we registered Trump supporters. I have proof we've helped Trump supporters.
So let me ask you two questions. You said something that was interesting. Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, all right. You said you didn't vote for Kamala Harris, so I had to throw that out there, whether you voted for Trump. But so to be clear, you are agreeing that there was a directive to skip certain homes with pro-Trump signs, correct?
Correct. And that's due to political hostile encounters. And unfortunately, when we run a community trend of what's happening in the field, we take in all levels of observation. It just so happened that, unfortunately, most of the hostile encounters, those running trends did have those campaign signs. Safety precautions are not politically driven, and that's what's being skewed here. Because can Ms. Criswell explain why didn't we canvass on Election Day or the day after? Why did we receive stand-down orders? Was that political or was that safety?
Well, let me ask you, because you compared it in a different interview to having loose dogs, and you basically said, someone on the team was comfortable with dogs, another person is not. We can't go to that home because of safety precautions. I mean, that makes sense to me, right? Where you have a specific incident that occurs at a house, right? If you go to a particular Trump-supporting home and the people were very aggressive, I get it. But taking that and effectively saying, well, we're not going to go then to any houses with dogs, or we're not going to go to any houses with a Trump sign, did you ever think to yourself, this sounds kind of insane?
It's not insane. My job is to make sure everyone feels comfortable and safe. I cannot project what's comfortable for me, for the entire team.
But why should the team get? But why should the team get to decide if they feel comfortable or not going to a particular home based on political support?
Based on their encounters, if they have valid reason to feel uncomfortable, and that's based on if you have ammunition signs outside your home of purple paint, if you approach with aggressive posturing, if you accuse us of government conspiracies and advocate strongly, they have the right to disengage. Yeah. I sent your studio over the hostile encounter procedures from FEMA. It's vaguely written if you really look at it. But the first thing it does discuss is avoidance, then methods of de-escalation, and then the last statement again goes back to avoidance. So again, it's a collective effort in order for everyone to feel comfortable in order to render the servitude. I don't have a horse in that race. My orders come from my superior, and I simply just execute. If you check my record, I have no action of disciplinary write-ups or anything in the past.
So I just want to be clear. So the directive that came from above was based on the experiences that individuals had had. We should now avoid homes with Trump signs. That was the directive you had gotten from above specifically?
Correct. I didn't create that. That came from my direct superior. And what's also important with that is that's just for that moment and for that day. We have other days where we were able to canvass certain areas that were strong campaign supporters of Trump. It's not about the campaign signage as much more as the community trend that comes
Right.
along with that campaign
Right.
signage.
The problem is, though, anytime you say it's a trend and you say, well, we've had some problems with Trump supporters, therefore we're going to skip other Trump supporters, that's where you get into the trouble. But the FEMA administrator, Deanne says this is a clear violation with regard to you of FEMA's core values and principles to help people regardless of their political affiliation. This was reprehensible, she said.
So is it reprehensible that we didn't canvass on election day or the day after?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.